Hey everyone, this is Julia. It's been a long time since I've done a video. I absolutely have very little ability to get online right now, but so much has happened since I talked with you last. I thought I'd give you an update. And it's crazy. Paime and I are doing fine. We're taking a little walk in the park right now. You can see that little baby right there. Yeah. And so the last time I talked with you, we were staying at that friend's place. And we left, and it really was filthy. And Paime got some kind of skin infection or something, or she already had it and it just blossomed while we were there. But she was just extremely itchy for a while. And I've been taking care of her by several methods, just really washing her regularly with the Dr. Bronner soap. And I'm putting oil on some patches that I think might be mange, which I brought her to the vet for before, but they said it wasn't, but now it seems like it just might be. And I'm treating her with a natural flea medicine, which is peppermint based. And I'm treating her with colloidal silver for her UTI. And I've been adding flax oil to her food to help her skin and coat and everything, but she's licking the areas that are itchy so much that she's hair is coming off of her legs, like, oh, there she goes down the creek. So I'm treating Paime. That's what it was like at that place, and that was the place we were supposed to be able to park. So shortly after we left, a few days later, you can get in there, Paime. Oh, my. So a few days later, we asked if we could park, and she said we couldn't park because I have an aggressive dog. Because the other dog approached Paime, who was on a leash, and Paime growled. And I told her, come on, Paime. I told her that we would not be getting out of the van. We'd literally just pull up, sleep, and then leave. But that wasn't good enough, so that was pretty frustrating. I also lost my parking spot at the West Village Market. And we have very few places to park right now. I'm distracted because there's another person here, and Paime's in the creek. So yeah, great video once again. Paime, come here. Come on. All right, I'm gonna put myself first. So, yeah. Hi, are you having fun in the creek there? Wait. There she is. She's an Asheville dog. All right. Paime, come on, this way. Paime, come. Paime's never been in natural creek water, just marshes and ocean, so she's like, what is this? Oh my God. Paime, we have to move. Come here. Okay, so 20 minutes later, I've been generally doing really great. I've been feeling great. Living in the van was great. With the heat coming on, it began to get really super hot, but we were managing it in the studio with the fan and coming there only in the morning and at night. And I was just feeling really good about the van. And the other main thing was that I just had my 2 best months in my business online ever. I've been doing this for like 20 years, online for about 10. Ever. Best 2 months, June and July. Killing it. Sewing like a mad woman. Enjoying the sewing more than I ever have before. The combination of patterns and colors, the cute little dress ideas. Oh my God, so happy. That's how it's been. Hey, Pumpkin, come on. So I started saving money. I started saving money to put it into the van because remember, the van was getting more and more sluggish, which it still is, but it's still running. So then, come on. Paime, come. Paime, come. Good. Paime. 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 Come here. When I tell you to come, come. Come on. I let you get in a creek, didn't I? Okay, so, where am I? Started saving money for the van, save a, good amount of money. So much so that I started thinking I could save enough to get another van. And that's just how we've been rolling along. We go to the studio, we recharge the computer, we turn on the fan, we work as much as we can. I work as much as I can. She lays around while it's cool, and I stay up as late as I can and work, and then I park there, and I go to sleep, and I wake up. And it provides an excellent parking spot for us, too, most nights. Someone else, moved into one of the units and parks there every night, so I figured, well, I'm just going to sleep in the van there because we started losing our other parking spots. So this Saturday, it's now Tuesday, Saturday, the electricity failed in my sewing studio that I've had for 8 months. That's been making this whole thing doable about living in the van because I need to work, obviously. You guys who have been watching my videos have seen, how we started. You didn't see a video of me driving up to Asheville with everything I own in the van in a thunderstorm after, working all day and then packing everything up all night and leaving at midnight. It was pretty intense, but that's where we started. Came up here with $200 and the van started breaking down and we had no sales for 2 months. Now I've been sewing for 8 months. It's been a godsend and I've just been so blessed. Well, the electricity failed on Saturday. The light bulb works, but the little extension that gives it an outlet and the extension cord and all that, it's like sparky noises and fading in and out. And I tried getting new parts and new bulbs and nothing's working. I even called the manager to see if he would fix it for me. And he said, he took out my stuff and put the bulb in. He's like, well, the bulb works, and that's all you really get with the storage unit. You guys aren't even supposed to be doing this. So, no, I'm not going to, do anything else for you. I can't really. And if we called the next manager up, it would just create suspicion on the property. So he's not going to do that. So the sewing in the studio is done. Yeah, so it's 2 more weeks in August that I've already rented there. The problem with it is that I'm just was on such a roll, so proud of myself, so much money coming in, making people happy. And it's like my store reached this tipping point. Once it hit about 80 items, all of a sudden I had massive more views and sales. So I think that's what it is that I need to be at a certain level in my store for it to happen. So as things started selling, I thought, just keep it going, Here's this beautiful creek. But it goes that way too. See, that's what rivers do. They run. Yay! So as items started selling in my store, it was my goal to keep making stuff fast enough to keep the whole thing rolling. This is what I've always dreamed of, is my store working out like this. So for this to happen right now with no warning, and suddenly the electricity doesn't work anymore, was so hard. I mean, it's been 3 days. Every day I wake up and can't sew. I'm pretty bummed. And I'm like, okay, so just do everything you can, cut patches, organize stuff, do all the eBay photos that you've been putting off, everything you can do in that darn studio outside of sewing. Just work as hard as you can and continue. So I have 2 weeks more in the studio, and I just don't know what we're going to do next. The other thing is that it's not just that I'm not able to sew. I'm not able to run this big fan that we just bought, which keeps the studio cool. So now the studio is blazing hot, and I can't recharge my computer. But I can't leave my dog in the van because it's too hot, and I can't bring her into most places without paying a bunch of money for coffee that I already make at home or in the studio. But I can't tie her up outside because you can't do that in Asheville. So I'm stuck trying to charge the computer and then work for a little bit somewhere in the hot sun and then go charge it again. It's been a real bear even to keep things listed, and especially right now. I decided we move to Asheville. We do a determined effort to find a place again for these 2 weeks, a week and a half now. And that's what I want to do, but I can barely get online. Oh, and the main place I was getting online at Allegra that Warren told me about, yeah, they turned that off. I guess I went there too many times. Bye, man, I'm going down to this creek. Look at this. So it goes that way, this little walkway, And of course the creek itself. Wait. That away and that away. This is all a fully restored creek, which was just like totally tore up, and the local milk company used to clean their truck containers out, and the creek ran white, and it was all destroyed. But now structurally it's all healthy again. So anyway, I'm having a really hard time getting online even to look for a place to live, which is what we're doing now. So I just waited outside of the library with my dog for about 35 minutes charging the computer, and then got online and put up some ads looking for a place and contacted some people. I don't know what's going to happen. I was going to take the money I saved to put into the van, but now I'm going to probably put it in a place to live if we can find. This change, not having the electricity in the studio and not being able to charge a computer and use the fan, and especially so, has made my life so difficult just in the last 3 days since this happened. Pai Mei, come back this way. Pai Mei, come. Come on. Come on. Come back. So she listens good except for when I'm not paying enough attention to her because I'm making this video. But let me tell you, it's been hell in this heat. And we have no relief from it, which we used to have. And it is so hot in Asheville. It's absolutely, totally unexpected. Come here, we're going to sit over here for a minute. But I'll tell you, I really, really like it here. And there's things I don't like, but I'd like to at least live here a year, you know? You're staying right here because I'm tired of it. Just lay down there or stand there. Let's see. I just get so distracted. What else did I want to tell you? Well, luckily the van's running. What else happened? I've been going to 12 Baskets, and it's great. It's like developed into this like community of loving people that care and love for one another. Someone starts to fall a little bit, that person's like supporting them. It's like a really beautiful thing. But it's getting, for a while there was like a week of tremendously hot weather. And for that week, we basically didn't go over there because I can't leave Pai Mei outside. There's shade there, but it's still too hot. So. But we did go today, and I went early and got my coffee there, and charged my computer and ate and got something for later. So that was nice. Yeah. Basically, everything's been going really well, like on the inside. Even when this happened on Saturday, I was like, I'll figure something out. But every day that starts again, it just becomes so hot that it's so uncomfortable. It just makes me really hot, uncomfortable, and upset. I'm soaking wet right now, and it's now starting to cool down. It's about 8:30 p.m. Usually doesn't cool down until about 10, so this is kind of nice. So I kind of have to make this choice, like, okay, I got to go back to the studio by 10 p.m. before the gate closes. And it's cool then, so then I can work in the studio for a few hours. But it's also the same time that it's cool enough to get online. It's also the same time that it's cool enough to walk Pai Mei, or go shopping, or do anything that I need to do that's not in the blazing hot sun. You see the predicament I'm in right now? So I feel like it's last summer. Everything was just going so well. It is, well, it's not going well, but I'm in a better position than I was last summer. It sure feels the same. In terms of heat and the van. The van is not going to make it to California or anywhere significantly far away from here. So we really don't have an option but to find a place in Asheville, and I don't know what we're going to do. And I know y'all are thinking out there, oh, can you do this? Can you get new parts for the thing? Can you change to another unit? Do you have any friends again? Yes, I'm considering every option. I have a girlfriend whom I got her in her unit, and she may be leaving, and we tried the electric hookup in her unit, and it seems to work. So I could move to that unit, like August 1st. But it's right next to He Who Is Mean, It's closer to he who is me. And remember that video, the narcissist guy? Also, it doesn't have a shade tree like mine. It's not in the shade, it's in the sun a good part of the day. And I guess that's about it. Oh, it would be $30 more a month because we have a new management and the price went up. The other option would be to get a really big unit with actual outlets for about $250 a month, which will be impossible to be in once it gets cold because it'll be freezing. And it'll be super hot now, and one big fan that I have won't do it. So I don't know what the point of that would be. Plus, I'd spend, you know, nearly half of all the money I saved, which you could be guessing by now is about 500, 600 bucks. So those are options. Weekly rentals are options, but there's far and few between because it's a vacation area and everybody, it's like $3,000 a week, rent this lovely home, you know. So I'm looking, if we can't find a place, we'll rent the other place or we're keeping our place for August because there's no way I can take everything. I have much more fabric now because I got fabric at Goodwill to work with because I'm like on a roll here. I didn't know I'd be losing my studio. So I have a bunch more stuff and it can't all fit in the van. It never could. I always put some in storage since we've been up here. So that's just not an option. I have to have somewhere to have my stuff. And that's about it. I mean, I can still get water there. I can use the faucet to wash Pai Stay Pai and I can park there at night and get woken up early sometimes, but not all the time. That's about it. You know, I really wanted to do a video before about how great I was feeling about everything because it was going so well with the sales and just the positive sort of heart experience going on here. But losing my ability to sew, the whole thing was based on my ability to sew and make money. If I can't sew and make money, you know what's going to happen? We're going to use the savings that I just worked 8 months to sort of get to the point where I'd have this much in my store and could have this many sales. So, I don't know. Again, I'm meant to be much more positive. I'm feeling pretty well about everything, but I don't like hanging out. We just sat in front of the library for like 40 minutes just to charge my computer, just sitting there twiddling my thumbs. That is not me. I need to work, people. I love the work I do, and I want to do it. And it pisses me off that I can't. And any of the friends I've met here, you know, none of them are like, how are you guys doing in the heat? How's Pai? It's only, 95 degrees, and you're in a van with no AC. Do I get any texts from my friends asking how I'm doing? No. But guess what? I'm not a victim, even though I feel like one sometimes. So I guess if they don't want to check up on us, I don't even know why I'm thinking this way, because this is a victim mentality. I'm thinking about changing my channel to Codependent Van. I'd be like the codependent journey in the van. Like, this is what could happen to you if you remain a codependent and don't grow spiritually and personally. You could end up in a van with no AC and a big furry orange dog in Asheville, and it's 95 degrees in the middle of summer with nowhere to live. Yay! All right. So the phone, I am having a hard time doing videos also because I can charge it at night, but by morning it's almost dead again. So I could charge it during the day, but I just haven't been able to do it. So here's a video for you. This is an update on what's going on with Pai and I. Pai Mei's not listening. Come here. Pai. So we're going to say bye to you now. Thanks for watching. I have no idea what's going to happen with this channel. I can't get online. But I wanted to let you know what was going on with us and that we're fine. And big changes have come. And it's either time to move on or move in. And my van's breaking down and I can't really move on. Or we could risk it. Maybe we could build like some kind of thing on top of the van. Come. Build something on top of the van. Pai, come. God damn, I gotta go. I'm pissed. Pai, get over here. Yeah, I could put something on top of the van and drive out of here and break down in Kansas. Okay. So, yay, on that happy note, it was happy a minute ago, but when she doesn't listen to me, it's infuriating. It's like that dude I was talking with earlier. He was like, so what's going on? How are you? He's like this new friend I have. I'm like, well, actually, da-da-da-da. And he goes like this. He's like looking around. Oh, hey, how are you? Oh, I'm sorry. What were you saying? He did that to me like twice today. It was like, that's why I feel like when Pai Mei does that to me. She's not listening to me. So, now, we're going to say goodbye for now. I don't know when we'll be back, but we're fine. And this is Julia and the monkey from The Monkey and the Wolf. So, I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. I'm hoping, I really want to continue a badass YouTube channel, so we'll see what happens. Happy van travels out there, everybody. Bye.